How to keep your woman. Topic nobody talks about. I always see guys talking, oh, how to bag a girl, how to attract a woman, how to do this, how to do that to get this girl. That's great. Like that's probably the first step you need, but nobody ever talks about how to keep them. Nobody ever talks about the things you need to do and the things you need to be aware of to make sure your woman stays in love with you, to make sure your woman always respects you. Because these are all important things that when you're a guy, you don't really, especially a young guy, you don't really care and realize what you're doing wrong until you do it enough that she ends up leaving you because you weren't even aware of what you were doing. Like, I'm at the point where if my woman ever is questioning me or if anything goes wrong in the relationship, I'll always look at myself. I'm like, damn, like what have I been doing wrong so much for this to be the outcome? You know, that like that's where I go. I don't ever blame my woman because she's just living her nice little happy life, like thinking about dogs, thinking about babies. That's great for her, but that's just not how we operate as men. So we got to be aware of these things to stay in control at all times. And a lot of the things I'll say might come off as manipulating, but you're not I don't think it's manipulative because I truly believe a lot of the time this is what's best for the relationship. Whether your woman understands that or not, it is what is going to keep her loving you. It is what's going to keep her happy deep down. She might even throw a tantrum every so often or be sad or whatever, but this is what's gonna keep her attracted to you. All of my homies, I feel like, are going through something with a girl, and I feel like they always come to me. They're always coming to me, or even if they don't come to me, we always end up talking about it, and I immediately realize what they're doing wrong, and I always advise them on what they need to do differently because I feel like the way it's going, it's not going the right way, and then what's gonna end up happening is the woman's gonna leave. You might get cheated on or she just might leave you. I've seen it happen, and because I've been quiet to my homies, I've seen bad things happen. And it's happened to me before, but just because I've grown and I don't know, I have a good understanding of this, I think. So, and if I don't, you let me know. And maybe I'm just wrong, and probably women will disagree with me, but I think the women that get it. Like my girl gets it, and I think she's beautiful for that because she's realistic and she understands. And she just respects me, and that's what you want from this. Women will try to go find my girl and be like, girl, leave him, he's manipulative. He's doing this, he's a toxic man. You need to find something better. Don't let him treat you like. She's happy. She's so happy. That's all that matters. Like, I'm happy with her, she's happy with me. She loves the way our relationship goes. Yeah, I know a lot of times, like, I'm not even the best at this. I'm not saying I'm like Mr. Know-It-All and Mr. Got It Figured Out, but I think I'm in the right direction when it comes to understanding these things. Where my girl understands, like, yes, I have my flaws. Like, a lot of times I get too deep into the thought of what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and then I end up messing up because I'm not perfect. But based on what I'm experiencing with my friends, I have a better understanding of this. So, and now talking about that, let's get to the point of the video. One of the first things I see men do wrong when it comes to women is get comfortable. You cannot get comfortable. It is the biggest mistake you will make because once you're comfortable, you start looking like a bum. And she might put up with it. You're like, oh, but she's been with me for 3 years. So, I mean, she's not going to leave me. Like, she hasn't left me yet. No. She might already be out of it, but she's just staying with it because she's been with you for so long. That's what women do. But eventually, it will get to the point where she's almost waiting for you to have one mess up, where one thing where you do wrong and she can take it and run with it. You will do the most dumb thing. I don't know. You might talk to a girl about whatever. You weren't even cheating. But you just talk to a girl and like, oh, you're cheating on me. I can't deal with it. I'm leaving you. And now she leaves. And I was like, now you just left. Like, damn, this whole time. And she just left me because of that one thing. Like, that seems like bullshit. It's not bullshit. It's just, that's not really the reason she left you. She's just taking that reason and running with it. But that's not really why she left you. She left you because of something you've been doing in the past that she was over. And she eventually was out of it. Like, she fell out of love with you. And that's what happens. And a lot of times with women, when they fall out of love because they work emotionally and their emotions control them so much, once that emotion of love is gone for them, it's hard to get it back. Carlos, but how do I work on myself? Because I already work so hard. I don't know. Find something that you can do to make you better. Like me, it was the gym. Once I started working out, what I realized that comes with it, it's not like, oh, she's with you because you have muscles and you look good. Nah, it's nothing like that. A lot of the times, the benefits of it is, let's say if I'm out in the gym and she's with me, and she sees all these other women looking at me because I'm looking good in the gym. Now, in her brain, other women want me and are attracted to me. So that puts that fire in her that, oh, but he's my man. And they can't have him because he's my man. So I need to make sure I keep him because these other women want him. That's what comes out of it. It's not even what you think a lot of the times. Like, if we're out and we're at the beach and I'm looking good and other women looking at me, that's what comes out of it. That my girl is like, now she's like, hold on, like he's my man. That makes her want to keep you. Because you're somebody who's valued by other women. And that's what girls want. Girls ultimately want the alpha male, the guy that every other girl wants, the guy that, you know, whatever. That's what comes from it. So if it's working out, a lot of guys, it's just, you just get in the gym. That will boost you up so much more. So much more. Just because you will get that female attention that you need. Like a lot of the times we're in the gym, we're with other people. And the other people are telling my girl that other women are looking at me. And I'm like, you just did me the biggest favor and I didn't even have to do anything. I'm just existing. But because they're telling her what's happening, now in her brain, she's like cooking like, oh, he's my man, he's my man, he's my man. They can't have him, whatever. That's how it works. That's truthfully how it works. So if it's working out, a lot of you guys, you just need to start working out. Just get to the gym. Even if other women aren't looking at you, for whatever reason, you might still not be in great shape yet, so it's not happening. What will come from it? You will still see something. You will still get the results. Because if you're at the gym and your woman's not with you, she's automatically gonna think that other women are looking at you. Or a lot of the time she is, because women just, they're a little crazy. So they're gonna start thinking like, I need to go with him because other women are looking at him, whatever. And just because you will gain more confidence and walk different and, you know, you just move different once you start working out. A lot of times that's what happens. Like she sees you moving different. Other women see you moving different, so they start looking at you. I remember I was the skinniest guy in the gym and I'm over here feeling like, wow, I'm pushing shit around, I'm moving weight when I really wasn't, but I felt like it because that's just what I was doing. That's just where my mindset was at. And I felt like every girl was looking at me. But I was like the skinniest guy there. But look at me now. I'm like, I'm where I've always wanted to be. And that's just the results that I've gotten from just working out alone. That's giving me the most boost ever, just being in shape. So yeah, get in shape. That's like one of the best ways you could start. Just boost your own confidence, boost your girl's confidence on you. Because for me, at least at the bare minimum, I'm not the tallest guy. I mean, I'm not the shortest, but I'm not the tallest. So if I'm out with my girl and there's a taller guy, you know, he might be handsome, whatever. I know deep down, I at least got a better body than him. And my girl knows that I got the better body. She knows that I work harder on my body than him. She knows that I take care of myself better than him. So that alone just helps everything out because you can never be too safe because there's always going to be a better looking guy. There's always going to be a taller guy. But I can at least control what I'm in control of. And if that is having a good physique to give me the best chances possible, that's what I'm going to do. I can still walk with my chest out and know how hard I work on my body. And my girl knows that too. So that gives her confidence in the man she has. And that's all you need. You just need your girl to be confident in you. You need to be confident in yourself first, so then she can be confident in you. But you need to make sure that it's always a competition. You're always competing with the next guy, whether you want to believe it or not. Like there's always another option for her. And that's the reality we live in as men. So you need to be aware of these things. Another thing, stop being Mr. Nice Guy. We've all heard this. We all know this. Nice guys finish last, whatever. I'm not saying be Mr. Toxic. You can go about it in great ways. But I do think you need to stop being so nice. I do think you need to start standing on your feet, standing your ground, and being a man. That's what you need to do. Because a lot of guys don't. Even me, I used to be like this. And deep down, I probably still am. Like, I'm the nicest guy. I want to like just make my girl happy and do whatever she wants. But you need to get to the point where you understand a lot of the times what you think makes her happy because that's what she's telling you and that's what you think because it's logic doesn't really make her happy. And women refuse to like accept that. But a lot of the time, most things they say like, oh, I want this, I want that. If you just were all about me, if you gave me all your attention, I'd be so happy. No, that's not the truth. And a lot of guys fall for that. You're just not aware of what's happening. She's just telling you, she's being a woman. She's just being a woman and you're falling for it because you don't understand women. Because yes, I can be a nice guy. I want to give my girl the world. But I also am aware of the fact like, oh, if I do this, if she tells me she wants all my attention and I give her all my attention, she's going to be less happy with me. It's the craziest thing. She's going to be less satisfied with me. She's going to want me less. She's going to be less in love with me. Because why am I giving her all my attention? I should be focused on other things. Really, your girl should be second on your mind. You should be first worried about taking care of yourself, taking care of your finances, taking care of everything around you before you're worried about your girl. Because the moment you start putting your girl first, that's when everything falls apart. Because girls don't want to be first. They don't want to be first on your list. They want you to have other priorities. All I'm saying is you need to find something to keep you busy. You need to find something that takes your time away. So it takes you and your girl's time away. So what it does is like, it makes them want to become the thing that you're more worried about. So they will do things to get that. They will be more loving and more affectionate. They will be more sexual with you because they like, I want him to want me out of everything. I want him to want me. That's what comes out of it. You just keep them in that state of mind forever. This is all you need to do. You just keep them wanting to make you want them. That's what I'm trying to say. You just keep that. It will make her want your main priority to be her, So she will do things to get that, but you can never give her that. You always must be thinking about how to improve yourself, because that will make her, like I said, I can even repeat it. It sounds complicated, but it's not. Ultimately, what will come out of this is you having other priorities will make your woman want to make you have her as the first priority. But because you're not giving her that, because she isn't your first priority, she's always in a state of wanting to give you more and attract you and even be more sexual with you and do things to make you want her more. But you can't give her that. And it will always work out, because now your woman is being more affectionate, more loving, and more everything towards you, because she wants to be the prized possession, but she can't be the prized possession. That's all I'm saying. Another thing, don't be on top of your girl. Don't be the one who's always worrying about her, who's always, you obviously worry about your girl, but don't be the one who's doing it for the wrong reasons, because you might be jealous, because you might be a person who wants to be in control too much and make your woman believe that you don't trust her and that you're insecure because you know what she's doing and she might be out there cheating. Don't be that guy. Even I struggle with this, because we all like, bro, what are you doing? What you out till 3 a.m. for? Whose house are you really at? And we will always question these things, but if you trust your girl, you really shouldn't. The best way I can help you with this is by telling you to stop caring. Understand what happens is gonna happen. You have no control over it. So if your girl is out there cheating on you, she's gonna cheat on you. That's why I believe you should just go through your girl's phone. I believe that. I think you should just, at the earliest convenience, I go through my girl's phone, because I'm not gonna be sitting here playing around and like, I'm gonna let you do what you want. But then whenever I have the time to figure out, like, all right, let me make sure ain't nothing really going on, I'm gonna make sure that happens, because I'm gonna go through my girl's phone. And if she wanna go through my phone, I don't care. Yes, stop tripping about what your girl's doing, because what we'll do is she's gonna feel like you're insecure now. So there's ways to go about it. If she's out and you feel like she should be with you, and why is she always with her friends and this and that, that's your fault. You've done something wrong for her to want to be with her friends more than you. Because I can say this right now, my woman loves being with me. She always wants to be with me, and I love being with her. But obviously there's times where I tell her you need to be with your friends, or there's times I might even still want to be with her, but I'm like, I know I need to be with my homie, because you gotta have that balance. The best way to do that is if your girl's out to that point where like she's going out too much and you're like damn, like you're starting to get insecure because whatever she's doing. The best thing you can do is stay out of it and keep yourself busy. So if my girl goes out, the first thing I'm gonna do is find something for me to do. Keep my mind off of it, because at the end of the day, I don't care about the outcome. You need to detach yourself from the outcome. If she cheats, if you lose her, if you don't lose her, you need to detach from that, because it is what it is. Because you need to be so sure of yourself that if you lose her, it doesn't matter. It's just another woman. Like they come and go. There's a million women, billions of women out there. So you can't be attached to that, because that's when your emotions get in. That's when they start to control you and make you do things that you normally wouldn't do. So me, the moment my girl goes out, you know what I'm doing? I don't care what it is. I'm gonna find myself to her. I'm having the most important conversation of my life. I'm having the most important whatever, because I'm gonna make that happen. I'm not even lying. If she tells me, oh, I'm going out with my friends tonight, I'm whatever, guess what I'm doing? I'm getting myself busy. I'm gonna get to work. Oh yeah, that's cool, baby. I'm gonna be working, you know. So I might not be able to pick up the phone, whatever. But you know, if you need help, just let me know. That's what I do. And I'm gonna force myself to do that. Even if I just want to sit around and be lazy all day, I'm gonna force myself to work. That's why I'm not. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be the liar. Like, oh, you just be sitting at home being a bum and you're lying to me. Nah. If your girl's going out, instead of being texting her all day and like she's texting you, you're texting her back, oh baby, I wish I was with you. Like girls love to do this. I wish I was with you. I wish you were here with me. No. If she wishes she was there with you, she would be there with you. If she wishes you were there with her, she would do everything in her power to make sure you're there with her. Because women, when they want something, they're gonna get that. They're gonna make it obvious that that's what they want. So if she's not with you and she's telling you, oh, I want to be with you so bad, and she is in control of it, like she's not like out of the state or out the country, like she can be with you, she's a few miles away, that's what she really wanted, she would be there. So stop lying to yourself like, oh, but she tells me she wants to be with me, but you know, no. All I'm saying is, man, keep yourself busy. The moment that your girl goes out, any communication is out the window, because I'm gonna make sure she's good. Like she calls me, she's texting me like, oh, yo, I need help, whatever. I'll pick up the first call, be like, yo, what's up? Oh, you good? You sure you good? Like, oh shit, oh yeah, I just wanted to talk to you, whatever. Oh, I'm just making sure you're good. If you're good, like, you know, like I need with your girls, I'm actually busy here. But I let her know, like, I only want you to call me if you need help. Because when you're with your friends, I don't want you to be talking to me, because you chose to be with your friends. You're not with me. You're not with me, and I'm not with you. So if I'm not with you, I don't care to really be giving you my attention. Like, yes, that's my woman, so I'm gonna make sure she's good. I'm gonna make sure she's straight. So I'm gonna pick up whenever she calls. You never know what could happen. Like some guy could always try it with her. Like, you know, women were getting kidnapped, women getting touched, all this stuff that it could happen to anybody. So you always need to make sure she's good. Don't be all up on her ass, worried about what she's doing. If she's texting you, don't really be texting her back, because if she wanted to be talking to you, texting you, she would just be with you in person. So you have to understand this. You can't be worried about what she's doing. You have to detach so much that you don't care about the outcome. Like, you don't. Even if she doesn't like, I'm to the point where, like, even if my woman didn't like that I'm like this, I'm okay with that. And I just know I need to find a woman that it's okay with me being like this. Like, a lot of the time, my girl is out and if she calls me, I don't really care to pick up, because if she's with her friends, why is she calling me? I'm not worried about her. She isn't in my conscious right in the moment. Like, I'm not really thinking about her. I don't care to be thinking about her because she's out doing something else. So why am I thinking about her? I need to be thinking about myself because I'm not with her. Now, if she calls, yeah, I'm gonna pick up. Yo, you straight? All right, good. Bye. I'm gonna get back to what I was doing. But what comes out of that is now, because, which I don't really like to say this because I'm putting even the women on game about what men do or what I do to my own girl. But what comes out of that is, oh, because you don't talk to her whenever she's out and you don't care to see her, you don't really care about anything. Now what ends up happening is she even wants to go out less because she just wants to be with you, because she knows if she's out, then she's not gonna be able to talk to you or whatever. A lot of the times all she wanna do is talk to you, but because you're too much for her, she like, all right, let me go be with my friends because you're too much. Really, if you're to the right man, that woman's just gonna wanna be with them. Like all this, oh, I wanna be with my friends, whatever. Oh no, when a woman's in love, like, it's a different type of love. Like and I love that shit. I love that shit. I want my girl to be in love with me. I want my girl to love me so much that she's crazy. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but that's what I don't want, a girl that's like halfway in, halfway out. Like, oh, I want to be with you, but I want to be with my, like, I tell my friend, I tell my girl, go be with your friends, go be with your friends, go be with your friends, go be with your friends. I be like, I'm gonna go be with my friends, you go be with your friends, because you obviously need to have balance. But if 99% of the time she doesn't want to be with me, I'm like, I look at myself, I'm like, what am I doing wrong right now? Because she should really want to be with me right now, because I feel like that's just how women are. And maybe I'm wrong. But that's just what's working for me right now. And I'm in a better spot than most of my homies when it comes to this. So I'm gonna spread it out there and let it be known. Because a lot of guys need this. A lot of young guys need this. Because you don't understand how to keep a girl. You're not aware of this shit. You let your girl walk over you. You can't let that happen. You need to stand on 10 toes. Oh, you out? Oh, I'm doing this. You doing this? I'm doing that. Oh, sometimes my girl tells me, if my girl tells me she's going out, I'm gonna coordinate with my guys. Yo, what's popping tonight? We out. We're doing something. Yo, let's get to work. Let's work on whatever we're supposed to be working on. I coordinate the exact same time she's working or whatever she's doing just to make sure I'm busy. Like, that might seem like, oh, you're trying to manipulate. No, I'm just, if she's busy, this is the perfect time to take advantage and make my time valuable, because we're not together and we're not distracting each other. Because when we're together, obviously we're gonna be our biggest distraction. We're just gonna want to spend time with each other. So if we're apart, I'm basically just taking advantage of the situation and doing something with the time apart I have from her. It's not like I'm just trying to be toxic, like, oh, you're just trying to keep yourself busy. You're just going out with your homies because she's going out. No, I'm going out with my homies because we're finally not together, and this is the perfect time to do it because she's busy, I'm busy, we're all good. But yeah, man, I don't know. I definitely get to yapping a lot. I probably should have a little more structured thing, but that's just where my mind is at. This is what I've been experiencing. This is what I've been seeing some young guys do, and I'm like, this shit gotta stop. Because I don't know, there's something in me that loves helping a guy and a girl. Like, I love seeing that dynamic of like you being a man and you being a woman, and it works out perfect. Like, I don't know, there's something like when I'm telling my homie, I shouldn't say this because my homie's going to think, oh, you changed it because of Carlos. Did I see? Nah, don't even look at it. Like, I didn't even tell him nothing. I don't even be saying nothing. But I love to see that dynamic. I love to help guys like become men and understand what it is to be a man. Because a lot of times it comes out toxic, like I said, or manipulative. But it's not. I don't think it is, because you're helping. You're understanding her and you're understanding you to a point where it's helping your relationship flourish for the best outcome possible. You're aware of everything that's going on around you. That's all it is. So all you guys and all you girls that might think I'm being toxic, and then I don't know if girls will. I mean, girls do understand it. The girls that get it. But a lot of girls also think I'm just toxic. But then also to the homies that think like, oh, I don't want to be the toxic guy. That's just not who I am. Let me tell you this. A lot of the times I'm with girls and I'm talking the way I'm talking. I'm being like just 100% me. I don't have to fake anything about me. And a lot of the times those girls pretend to not like me. Like, oh, you're toxic. Like they even tell my girls sometimes that, oh, like, are you sure you want to be with him? Are you sure? Are you sure he's treating you right? Like, I feel like you just always agree with everything he says, but a lot of times, you know, just shit like that. And this has happened before where they're completely against me, but then they end up liking me. Like they end up doing things that it's like they're attracted to me. So how are you claiming you're so against my belief and how I am, but then you end up liking me? Even though you claim you didn't like what I was saying, it made you want me because I wasn't agreeing with everything you believe in, because I wasn't feeding into your delusion as a woman. So now you like me. Now you are attracted to me because of that. That's what's happening. But women, they will deny that. They will deny that. And I'm not saying I'm the perfect guy. I'm not saying whatever. I'm far from perfect. But this is the truth. And this is what men need to understand. This is what a lot of young guys need to understand. Because I'm a young guy myself. But I have a very good relationship, very secure relationship. And if it falls down the drain, it falls down the drain. And I'm gonna just look at myself like, damn, what could I have done differently? What did I do? How did I move to make this the outcome? I truly love when a guy tells me like the dynamic between him and his girl. And I read through it and I'm like, and I start telling them advice like, bro, you need to do this, and that. And then when I tell them you need to do this, and that, they come back at me, bro, that shit worked. I love that feeling, man. I'm like, I be so happy. I'm like, damn. Cause now it's like, now I'm helping the relationship. I hate to see my homies in a relationship that's like, the dynamic is off. And I feel like in the future, it's not gonna work out. I've seen it happen already. Cause a lot of times I don't want to be the reason of why like, they start acting different with their girl, like why they might break up. Cause a lot of times I'm like, bro, I be thinking like, bro, you need to leave this girl. I even have homies that I'm like, I see them and I don't want to tell them because that's stepping a boundary that I don't really care to step on, but I do care to step on because if I don't see the right dynamic and I feel like this isn't meant to work out just because of the way it's going, like because the way she's acting or the way you're acting, I can see that and I don't like it a lot of times to the point where I've seen bad things happen because I don't speak on it. So now I'm starting to speak on it more and more because I'm like, yo, I feel like I've been right too many times on this topic. Just keep myself quiet because I just want the best for the homies. I want the best for every guy out there. I want every guy to understand women. I want every guy to take care of women and like value. Like I love my girl and I'll do anything for her. But I need guys to value themselves and realize that they're in control. And I need guys to stop being so stupid because that's how women end up not liking you. And I hope girls realize that I'm not doing this to be toxic. At the end of the day, like this is a lot of what I'm saying makes you want your guy more. So maybe you need your guy to listen to this. That's what I've come to realize. Like girls deny this, but your guy probably should be listening to this. If he's acting a certain way, if you're like, oh, but he's like, I need me a nice guy. I don't need me a toxic, whatever. Like, you're in denial. You never want the nice guy. You want the guy that challenges you. You want the guy that makes you feel like other girls want him. I'm never gonna cheat on my girl, but she's for sure damn gonna know that other girls want me. Even though other guys want her, it's just different. We're in different parallels. We're in different universes. The universe the girl lives in and the universe we live in, we live in logic and reality. They live in just honesty, delusion, and fantasy, which I love that for them. I'm honestly jealous because a lot of the times I'm over here worried about, oh my God, I gotta get my life together. I'm broke and I'm just stressing my life away. And she's like, here's this puppy. Like, oh, look at this baby. And I'm like, damn, to be that happy, like to just not be worried about nothing. I think that's beautiful. And you need to understand, you need to come to love women for being women. So when they're even throwing you a tantrum, you need to step back and instead of like, oh, why is she attacking me? Like, what the fuck? I didn't do nothing. You need to come to love her because she's a woman. Because her doing this thing that doesn't make sense of why she's doing it, it looks very delusional. You need to come to love her for that because guess what? That's what makes her a woman. Because at the end of the day, you don't want a logical man. You don't want a man. We're not here. I'm not here to date a man. I'm not here to be in a relationship with somebody who acts like a man. So obviously my woman is gonna act a little bit like a woman. And to me, sometimes it looks delusional. But guess what? I'm gonna love her for that because that's what makes her a woman. And that's what guys need to understand. So enough talking. I think I've said some great points. Like I said, if you have any situation, if you have anything, like you could hit me up in the comments, whatever. Let me know. I love to know like your guys' scenario and like what your girl's doing and what you're doing and what's kind of pissing you off. Because a lot of times your girl will be doing something that's pissing you off and you're just putting up with it, putting up with it, putting up with it because you don't want to come off as insecure and not say anything about it. But you don't have to come off as insecure. You handle yourself in a way that it takes care of that situation without you being insecure. Just by the way you move, you just move differently when something happens and you get the outcome you want without you having to be like, oh no, I don't want you doing this because I don't like it. There's a completely different way to go about it. And a lot of guys don't get that. So hit me up. You can hit me my DMs. I want to hop on like calls with guys and sit there and listen to their situation and be like, yo, you need to do this, and that. And maybe I'm wrong, but so far I've been more right than wrong. So it's about time I start, just giving my advice, my 2 cents on this topic because I don't see enough people talking about it. And it's a big problem because a lot of guys end up losing their girl. You get cheated on, you get whatever. And then that takes you down as a guy. So you just need to be so detached that like if my girl would have cheated on me, I would look and like, damn, what did I do wrong? Which I'm not gonna down myself. I'm just gonna be like, I just need to become better. I need to elevate myself so that I don't even let that happen. That's why you might need to go through your girl's phone, figure out the vibe. Like if she's even texting any other guys, like, oh, he's my friend. Nah, you need to handle that shit, cause ain't none of that. Cause why is she texting another guy? If a girl's really in love with you, she'll stop texting her friends. If a girl's so infatuated by you as a man, she will stop texting her girlfriends. So you're telling me she's texting a guy? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh, you're insecure. I can have guy friends. You're insecure. I don't care. Enough of that. Like I said, hit me up if you got questions. Let's keep it up. I'm going to try to do these however often because I love doing this. I love talking about this. I feel like this is part of self-improvement that people need to hear, that guys need to hear. To a great life, you need a great woman. And if you have a great woman, you need to be able to handle that woman, take care of that woman, and understand that woman. And if you don't, you will lose her. And now you lost a great woman, which we need to avoid. Everybody take care of themselves. Be great. Keep pushing forward. Get in shape. If you need coaching, if you're a guy and you lost and you don't know how to even get started, hit me up. I got you. I can get you right. You just eat, just work out, man. And let's keep improving our mindset to understand the things we don't. Because that's our whole job. Our job is to become wiser and wiser every day. So if you're not doing that, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, man. Enough talking. We out.